The first films that I ever saw in my life were scored by John Williams. This is sort of taking me back there. This sounds like that kind of era of string orchestra.
The way that the music can depict characters, emotions, and really carry the story was so magical to me. Especially that moment when the bicycle is riding across the moon. Film would just not be the same without the music.
When I first heard Lux, played a few notes and I thought, oh wow, I'm really back in that theater.
I could not believe the sound coming out of the speakers. It really felt like I was in the room conducting a string orchestra. While I've definitely had a lot of wow moments with sample libraries in the past, there hasn't been one that made me feel like I was in the room with the strings.
It's not very often that a library like this comes along and really takes string writing to the next level.
Every time I'm thinking like, oh man, can I do this in Lux? I go a little deeper into the menus and I find the articulation I need. And so far, yeah, I haven't thought of something that isn't in there.
We have a bleed mic track for string bleed mics, and we have a bleed track for all the other bleed mics. And I think it contributes to a very natural sound.
I can really tell, as a string player myself and as a composer, that Lux was designed with composers in mind and by composers, and they've really listened to what we need.
The amount of articulations that it has is spectacular. The miking options that it has is brilliant. And it's just a range of flexibility that's just going to mean that whatever you need to score, whatever you need to write strings for, this will cover it.
Recording and mixing of this sample library, I think, couldn't get any closer to the real thing.
And it does come through with a very Lux user experience and a very Lux expensive sound. It bowled me over right away.
I want to hear brass like this. I want to hear percussion like this. I want to hear woodwinds like this. It's amazing.